reporting from the Sidekick, and today we're going to be discussing how we surpassed our last weather days, and we'll be talking to Mr. Bagley about this issue. Okay, I'm here with Mr. Bagley. So Mr. Bagley, since we've used up all of our weather days, how has it affected the school year?
Well, we have 2 days built into the school year, and so what we'll end up doing is we'll use both of those days as regular school days. And since we missed that third day that we don't have built into the school year, the state allows us the opportunity to ask for a waiver. I don't know personally if that's what we're going to do, but more than likely that's what we'll probably do is ask the state to give us a waiver so we don't have to make up that day.
I started my photography business my sophomore year of high school, so last year, and I named it Leah Witham Photography, which is my middle name, my first and my middle name. And I got my first camera, like a toy camera, when I was 5 years old for my 5th birthday. And ever since then, I have been taking, like when I was little, I would go around and like take like portraits of my family and play with my friends, like play photographer with my friends. But it started getting serious when I realized that I had like an actual passion for it, that I could pursue it like in life. It probably started getting like serious. People started asking me to take pictures of them for things around my sophomore year, beginning of my sophomore year. I'd done like Christmas card photos for people and dance action shots for people. And then I started a Facebook page and a website, and I got my name out there, and people started calling me and texting me and asking me for portraits. And so that's how it pretty much started. And it's only grown since then. And in this past couple months, I've been working with Lou Penny Photography here in Coppell, and the lady who started that is Miss Lupita, and she and I have been working together where we've merged our company together. So now it's like I have my own branch of the business called Lou Penny Photography by Leah Witham. And so now we are combining our clientele and combining our experience and combining our ideas and combining our equipment as well. Like I can now use her full studio in her garage, which is like such like a privilege, because before then like I don't have the means to have my own professional studio quite yet, just because I'm so young. And so like working with her, I've just already gotten so much experience in the past like couple weeks that I've been with her, just because it's so new, and we already have a lot of bookings and we're already pretty successful, which is really surprising. So I'm really glad it's going well. It's going really well, and I have been over there like almost every day after school working on things, and it's just so exciting because has taught me so much already.
Hi, I'm Shannon Morgan.
And I'm George Fairchild, and we're with the Sidekick.
We caught up with the I-Team to see what happened with Google Drive last week.
The challenges we experienced with our Google services really stemmed from an issue that we had with Google Images and the ability to search and potentially have inappropriate images be available to learners. So in an effort to make sure that we had appropriate safety filters in place, our technology department had to take down Google Images in order to change some settings that would make sure that we were filtering out inappropriate content. And unfortunately, as a result of that, anytime you make a change in one area of Google services, it often affects the entire Google app suite. And as a result, that's exactly what happened. The technology department overnight made those changes. They had done some preliminary testing, but until you have, 20,000 students, 1,200 staff members actually utilizing the services, you don't know how drastic the changes are going to impact learning. And unfortunately, it was a serious challenge that we all had to deal with until the technology department could work through them.
Engineers and technicians are working night and day on this, so we're getting it back up to speed where we were at prior to with the addition of this new filter in Google Images. So it's a process for sure, but they are working very, very hard, knowing it impacts every single kid in the district and every educator. So.